Hi, I'm here with the legendary Stan Lee, and let me be the millionth person to lavish praise on you tonight and say it was a great talk, and you have an excellent sense of humor.
I never hear enough of it.
Well, first off, I'd like to get your thoughts on the new wave of comic book movies that are coming out, and what kind of part you played in those.
What was the last part you said?
Oh, what kind of part you played in their production?
Actually, I had very little to do with the movies themselves. What they do, they usually send me the screenplay before it starts, and I read it. I always love it. I've been lucky enough to get cameos in the various movies, and I'm credited as co-executive producer, but it's more an honorary title. Those people who do the movies are so professional and so talented, they don't need any help from me, you know? And I love doing the cameos. Wait till you see me in Spider-Man 2. They actually gave me a line to say.
That's great. Is there any movie that they haven't made yet that you'd like to see made?
The funny thing is, I think they're making virtually every one. They're still going to do the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, Doctor Strange, the Submariner, the Ghost Rider, and it goes on and on. Every one of our characters are either in development or in preparation or something.
What's your take on the unreleased Fantastic Four and Captain America from the 90s?
The ones that were in years ago?
Right.
Oh, when you say unreleased, you mean not many people saw them.
Right.
Well, unfortunately, they were really cheapy productions, very low budget. They were done quickly, and Marvel had absolutely nothing to say. See, the difference is today, the people at Marvel won't let anyone do a movie unless there's a grade A, or what they call an A-class director, producer, writer, actor, A-list they call it. So all of the movies that we're doing now are done with A-list people, and it makes a big difference. Yeah, you take, for example, the first X-Men. That was directed by Bryan Singer, and he's not a guy who does superhero movies. He does classy, adult, serious movies with great characterization. So by having him do the X-Men, it suddenly elevated the whole movie and made it a much more intellectual movie than anybody would have thought. Same with Spider-Man. Sam Raimi is a brilliant, intelligent guy who had been a fan of comics for years and of Spider-Man. So he was the perfect person to do that.
Yeah. And just in general, what is your favorite movie of all time?
You know, it's hard to say. There are so many movies that I've seen and loved. I guess I might as well say Spider-Man because I've loved that as much as any other. I thought it was a wonderful job.
Yeah, I thought it was excellent too. I've been collecting the comic books. My uncle gave me his collection when I was little, and I just picked them up from there and kept collecting. I have one last question. In number 278 of The Amazing Spider-Man, were you making a religious statement when you had the Punisher say, "No, I'm just kidding." I was just making a joke. I really appreciate you talking to us and taking the time. It was excellent.
I might add, I never tried to make religious statements in any of our books. The only religious thing I tried to say, and isn't religious, is the idea of do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. I think if everybody just followed that credo, we'd have heaven on earth. It's a shame that they don't. And that is the only thing if there was any message, it was, hey, we're all pretty much the same, let's be good to each other. You know, that was all.
Great, well, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me tonight.
Pleasure. Good luck to you.
You too.
Hi, this is Stan Lee, and you're watching Sneak Peek on KVR TV, you lucky dogs.